Welcome back to the Nest, Hoover Cardinals. My name is Brenda Lino.
And my name is Sarai Maganda. On today's Nest, we will speak about what Hoover students spend most of their money on, our featured teacher, Mr. Babineau's weekly update, and much more.
We will also have 2 hidden treasures this week. And speaking about hidden, we have hid 10 red ornaments around this week's episode.
Make sure to find all of them. And once you have,
come claim your prize during 4th period at the Nest headquarters. You can either come to me or Sarai.
There will only be one lucky winner, so good luck, Cardinals. Today we have Melissa with some insight on what teens spend most of their money on.
Are you having trouble saving your money? Since many teenagers receive an allowance from their parents or work a part-time job, they have obtained the opportunity to decide what they waste their money on. As fashion trends change, teenagers' spending habits do not. About 22% of teenagers spend their money on food, while 20% spend it on clothes and other expenses. We now interview teenagers from the ages 16 to 18 to tell us what specifically they waste their money on.
Do you spend your money when you have it in cash or in your bank account?
It depends how much I have in both, so I'm gonna go with both.
Do you think you spend your money wisely, and why?
I don't think I spend my money wisely because I spend it on food and food's good, so that's my weakness, I guess.
No, because I spend it on food.
Yeah, no, I don't spend it wisely.
Managing your money is a vital skill that's beneficial for life after high school. What better time to start than now? Making it a habit that'll serve you for your future financial responsibilities.
Up next, we have Julio along with our featured teacher.
On this week's Nest, we have our featured teacher, Mr. Irving, the ceramics teacher.
And I hope you enjoy this segment as much as I'm enjoying this coffee.
Mr. Irving has been teaching for nearly 16 years at Hoover. He has pushed students in his class, and it has resulted in many students testing their creativity and producing extraordinary work.
What inspired you to become a ceramics teacher?
The idea to become a ceramics teacher actually came when I was finishing the last 2 classes I had for my art program, and I went back to school when I was older, and I already had just started a family, and I came home from my 6 hours in the ceramics studio, and I told my wife at the time, that ceramics teacher has the coolest job in the world.
He has also been an influence for many students to pursue their dreams and to also try their best, and it has resulted in a variety of benefits for them. He has also helped students bring out their full potential in school.
What is some student work that has inspired you?
The student work that inspires me is usually whatever the students make that they're really into it. In other words, it can be funny or it can be serious, it can be silly, but when the students invest themselves into it, it usually becomes some really good work.
What are some opportunities you provide for students to follow the path you chose?
I kind of, well, because of the path that I chose, I told you I went back to school when I was older. I went back to study art and get a degree in art when I was 36. I try and influence my students to think ahead a little bit more than I did. I don't have a lot of regrets. I had fun during those years, but if I would have started my career a little bit earlier than 36, I'd be better set now. So I encourage my students to try and figure out what they want to do and plan for that sooner than I did.
Brenda, what do you watch on YouTube?
Actually, I watch the Ace Family. You know where they say like the one that starts like with, "What's going on, everybody?"
No, but Jesus has the insight on what Hoover watches.
February 14th, 2005. YouTube was founded with new features that would allow their users to upload, view, and rate content that was accessible to the public. Because of these features, YouTube has become one of the most influential websites on the internet.
So what I watch on YouTube, it's mostly just like skating videos and just things that will help me like learn like documentaries or whatnot.
What I watch on YouTube is a bunch of anime and sometimes history or when things have been invented. Just a little of both.
Political videos, scientific videos, YouTube drama, you know, iDubbbz, H3, I mean all the funny YouTubers. That's pretty much it.
Who's your favorite YouTuber?
Favorite YouTuber is John Tron because he's really funny.
Mine is Mr. Beast because, you know, he gives out to the people, you know.
My favorite YouTuber, I guess if I had to say something right now, it's not really a YouTuber, it's an artist. His name was Khalifa. Yeah.
How's YouTube helped you in your personal life with problems?
Sure, just the practical things like watching like how-to basic not how-to basic, but how-to videos. Even the most simple things like cooking an egg or you know, the small things. It certainly has helped. Yeah, YouTube is definitely beneficial for people who just kind of want to type things.
Has YouTube helped you with school?
Well, yeah, somewhat, because when I have a hard time in math, I just look up some equations or whatever I need help in.
The original purpose of YouTube was to create a video sharing website, but quickly became a place where people with the same philosophies and beliefs could come together and popularize movements.
I mean, just really you get a lot of diversity from seeing like a lot of things in the world that you really wouldn't be able to see just if you're around in California. You get to see different parts of the world if you really expand your knowledge on that and you're actually searching there, you know?
How do you think YouTube benefits us in our society?
It allows us independent content that we wouldn't be able to see through the corporate media that is CNN and MSNBC and stuff. A lot of smaller political movements are easily visible or viewable through YouTube. They don't usually have an outlet on normal media, but in YouTube, because it's free and everyone can just upload.
Yeah.
Have you subscribed to PewDiePie?
Nah, I haven't actually. Nah.
You realize he's in war right now, right?
Oh, for real?
Against T-Series.
Oh, snaps. Dang.
Yeah, support the cause, bro. Subscribe to PewDiePie today.
For sure. Y'all hear that? Y'all better subscribe. Yeah.
Have you subscribed to PewDiePie?
Yeah, I'm subscribed to PewDiePie.
YouTube has and will continue to become a big part in today's society. But for how long? What will take its place? Only the future can tell us.
Before we move on, it is now time for our wonderful principal segment. Do you know or do you Babin know?
Cardinals, I hope you're having a great day. Winter break coming up. I truly hope from the bottom of my heart that you're able to rest, you're able to relax, you're able to rejuvenate. So when we come back in 2019, we can finish that first semester strong. I want to also note that the holidays mean something different to all of us. And I don't want you to underestimate the power that each and every one you have to be kind and to support the people around us. Like I said, it means something different to everyone. And there's someone out there who needs your love, who needs your support, who needs your kindness. And you, and each and every one of you, have the power to be that person. So I challenge you over Christmas break, holiday break, to be that person for someone and to make someone's day. Don't underestimate your power, Cardinals. You guys, I'm gonna miss you for these 2 weeks. Finish the week strong. I look forward to seeing you in 2019. HOO-RYDE!
Up next, we have not one,
but two hidden treasures, Talmadge Mini Park and free libraries.
As winter break is right around the corner, we decided to take you to visit free libraries. With the support of the Little Free Library, a non-profit organization who encourages reading through book exchange, there are more than 75,000 registered small wooden libraries in 88 countries. Our first stop is at Kensington at 4201 Adams Avenue. You can bring your dog and tie it to the dog hook while you choose a book. Our second stop is at 3255 Cooper Street. Here, we found free snacks left for the readers and plans to take or give. Finally, we take you to 4471 Alder Street. Visit a free library anytime. Happy reading and happy holidays, Cardinals! In this week's Hidden Treasure, we take you to Talmadge Mini Park, located in Adams Avenue and 49th Street. The old concrete traffic center was replaced into a miniature park at the heart of Talmadge. It's a calming space mostly used as a midpoint stop on a neighborhood walk. Their historic Talmadge gates are unique and an iconic symbol to the community. Come enjoy this small hidden treasure with friends and family.
CLNS News Entertainment Student Television.
Happy holiday, Cardinals. This week's QQ is, what's your favorite holiday movie? What's your favorite holiday movie?
It's gotta be Home Alone. That's the best movie ever.
How the Grinch Stole Christmas. AKA Chantel. If you see this,
What's your favorite holiday movie?
Shocking videos. Thank you.
The Grinch, because he turned into a better person, and that's kind of the story of my life. I turned into a better person.
What's your favorite holiday movie?
Home Alone.
Elf. Home Alone. My favorite holiday movie is Elf.
Mine is too.
What's your favorite holiday movie?
The Grinch, because I relate so much like him. I'm the Grinch that stole your heart.
Maybe it has to be Elf.
The Grinch.
The night before the night before Christmas, right? Yeah. The Nightmare Before Christmas.
What's your favorite holiday movie?
The Grinch, because you look like him.
Nightmare Before Christmas.
A Christmas Story.
A Miracle on 34th Street. Right?
Yeah.
Me, bro? Elf. It's my favorite movie because my boy Will Ferrell.
Home Alone, because his name's Kevin. What's your favorite holiday movie?
My favorite holiday movie is Lorax.
The Grinch. What's your favorite holiday movie?
Karate Kind.
How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. I always liked that as a kid, so I like watching it every year.
Hey Cardinals, do you have any questions you want to be featured on our next QQ? Follow the link and give us your best questions, and your question might be featured on our next segment. Good luck and happy holidays, Cardinals.
Due to the recent construction plans for the 900 building, with construction starting since October, the culinary classes have relocated to the bungalow areas over the summer. I asked the culinary teachers how they managed their classes under these changes, as well as some insight on how the newly remodeled classes will look like.
Well, it's definitely a challenge, but we are making it work. We rotate students through. You can see we've only got 2 stations here, so the kids are really good about taking turns and being patient until it's their turn, and we are making it work in here.
I had all kinds of visions of what could go wrong, but it's been going really well. The students have been incredibly patient with their rotations, and we've been able to do, right off the bat, we started off with chia pudding, we got into knife skills with salad in a jar, and then we got into breakfast cookery, and we're doing albondigas, we've done skillet pizzas this week, what else, Alfredo with shrimp. Pretty amazing, yeah, out of a bungalow. So it's fun because we've also changed the curricula a little bit to mimic kind of camp cooking. So they're learning skills that will serve them for life.
Construction is estimated to be done in July of 2019. However, students in culinary classes will not be able to use these new facilities until the new school year of 2019. I asked Chef Lou and Chef Dolan how they plan to use the new facilities.
Well, let's show you the picture here. Whoop. This one's mine. So here's mine. All right. So I'll be teaching. This will be like a teaching kitchen where they're going to get the basics of everything. So that will be the food prep. Just all of the stuff that we've been teaching over in 903, only a whole lot fancier. Yes. And then the middle room is actually going to be a cafe where the staff can come in and have lunch or different functions after school or before school. So that's the second part there. And then
the dining room is quite fancy, I have to say. And this is a restaurant kitchen, so different from the teaching kitchen in that the teaching kitchen has stations that groups of students will be rotating through, or not even rotating through, working in. Here, we will have stations in terms of saute, grill, pantry, pastry. So they'll be rotating through these stations and not doing so much the same formulas, but just a bunch of different formulas every week. So they'll be learning a lot. And I'm looking forward to producing some really fun things that we can, sell to the staff and faculty, and maybe something more, nutritious and a little more towards the healthy aspects of snacks.
Welcome to Hoover's Movie Shack, and we're going to talk about upcoming movies on December. First top of our list is The Mule. The broke, alone, and facing foreclosure on his business, Earl Stone takes a job as a drug courier for a Mexican cartel. His immediate success leads to easy money and larger shipment that soon draw the attention of hard-changing DEA agent Colin Bates. When Earl's past mistakes starts to weigh heavily on his conscience, he must decide whether to right those wrongs before law enforcement and cartel thugs catch up to him.
I didn't deserve forgiveness. This is the last one. So help me God. This is the last one. For what it's worth, I'm sorry for everything.
Next on our list is Bumblebee. In the year 1987, Bumblebee the Autobot seeks refuge in a junkyard in a small California beach town. Charlie, an 18-year-old trying to find her place in the world, soon discovers the battle-scarred and broken Bumblebee. When Charlie revives him, she quickly learns that this is no ordinary yellow Volkswagen. Last movie on the list is Holmes and Watson, a comedic version of the original creator Arthur Conan Doyle's classic mysteries featuring Sherlock Holmes and Dr. Watson. Both of them join forces to investigate a murder at Buckingham Palace. They soon learn that they have only 4 days to solve the case, or the Queen will become the next victim.
Watson! Oh! What a looker, right? She is stunning. And his mind is brilliant. Angle of approach, compensate for warp and flaw. Termination of mosquito. Well done, Holmes. Oh my God! Watson, stop panicking!
Hi, welcome to the Red Couch. I'm Bethlehem. I'm here with Mr. Ortiz, a college advisor at Hoover High School. Mr. Ortiz, what program do you represent and what does this program do at Hoover?
Yes, first of all, thank you for inviting us. This program that I represent is called WAHOOP Educational Talent Search, which is a federally funded program to help first generation and low-income students to go to college or university. So this program has been around for 40 years, our nonprofit. But what we do is that those first-generation low-income students who haven't had the role models at home or in their lives, that we provide the avenue to go to the four-year university or community college. It's very important that they are aware that the universities are looking for 3 main things: the A3G requirements, a C or better, that they prepare for the SAT and they take those SAT tests, and also that they have the right GPA. All that information we provide, besides making sure that they are connected to tutoring. Tutoring is very important too, how they learn and how they're getting their grades, up or increased. Also, that they have a career in mind, because that's going to help them to kind of go for that, goal. So we're going to help all of that, give you all that information to 9th, 10th, and 11th and 12th graders. We've been around for a long time, and especially here at Hoover, and that information is really important to know, and we provide that on Mondays and Fridays at the library.
What message do you have for Hoover students?
One of the most important messages that everybody should know is that our program is there, available throughout the whole year on Mondays and Fridays, and that we're going to make sure that they are in the right path to either a college or four-year university. So just take advantage of this program.
Thank you, Mr. Ortiz. That's all for today's Red Couch. Thank you.
On the nest, we will show you an easy way to wrap a present. You need wrapping paper, a box, scissors, and tape. First, you want to cut up enough wrapping paper to cover the entire box. Then you want to fold up the sides of the wrapping paper and tape it down. On the ends, you want to fold down the extra wrapping paper and tape it onto the sides of the box. Once the wrapping looks good, you can decorate the box as you please. Don't forget to write down who you're giving the gift to. That's an easy way to wrap up a present.
That is it for this week's Nest. We hope you have a great winter break. And remember, Wednesdays are awesome. Happy holidays!